This is the NFL edition on a heavy, heavy college Monday. Rico.
Can we say that Harbaugh's just like to bend the truth and the Ravens lied to the NFL about Lamar's eligibility for Sunday? Full practice did we say full practice? He's out at the last second.
I don't know what to say. I mean, if the guy's hurt, he's hurt. Maybe he wasn't totally comfortable. Well, how would it behoove them?
Just saying, I guess the NFL is looking into this because he went from, he's full practice to.
Why doesn't the NFL look into their criminal officials and what they did to the New York Giants yesterday in Philadelphia on the tush push, on 2 false starts that weren't called, and on an offensive PI that was phantom at best? Why don't they do that?
You know what?
Why don't they check in with the script writers?
How about we just go right to that one then, Mike?
Sure.
I'll skip down. Can we say, David, we had this discussion, the tush push won't be banned, but I think it will be heavily scrutinized, and the referees will have to go through some type of a symposium on how to call it correctly.
Banned. But you can't ref it. It has to go.
That play now represents the tipping point because now at every level, pre-snap and post-snap, we have seen officiating issues from the false start to lining up offsides to then defenses now basically saying, hey, Bob, play dead, lay down. To yesterday, they let that play go for 7 seconds usually. Yeah. Yesterday, Jalen Hurts got the ball taken from him. There wasn't a whistle until Kayvon had the ball and was on the ground, and they ruled forward progress. Yeah. The whole play is a crime against forward progress. It was criminal.
Oh, no.
That play's getting banned.
I don't think it gets banned. I say it gets
Put on the board.
Skipped. Okay.
Put on the board.
Okay.
Every week now, there's an issue with that play, whether it's a false start, whether it's the way that forward progress, something's happening every week. They have to get rid of it. They can't ref it anymore.
They won't. They'll change the rules. All right. Can we say, Mike, speaking with your Giants also, that the Giants are about to enter into tank mode?
They can't. They can't. They've got to develop Jackson Dart. They have to develop their young QB. You can't forcibly tank by playing, say, Andy Dalton. You can't do it. I think, if anything, the Giants might shop at the deadline to try to get a wide receiver to keep this kid's development moving forward. Look, they're not going to win games regardless. Look, I have Jonathan Smith on Saturdays, and I've got Shane Bowen on Sundays. My life is hell. We could have Jerry Rice and John Taylor. We're not winning games. But, no, you can't fully tank. You'll wreck your quarterback.
Nothing for me to add. He's right.
Can we say the Eagles are better without AJ?
No.
I would love to say that.
I can't.
But you can't.
I mean, sometimes, addition by subtraction, less distraction.
Or you play the same team twice in 3 weeks and you realize that you were lazy, drunk, high, and stupid on Thursday night 2 weeks ago, and they just put it to them. I'm going to say no to that.
Can we say it's time for Cousins to hang up the cleats?
The only bigger grifter that has ever existed on this earth is Jonathan Smith. Kirk Cousins is a grift. And by the way, congrats. You killed any hope of getting traded. That is the greatest finesse in the history of the NFL, this latest deal he got. Yeah. I didn't realize hurting your Achilles could hurt your brain, heart, and soul all at the same time.
He looked as if this was his first time ever as an NFL quarterback. Like, wow. It went beyond, he's just a little rusty too.
Yeah, no. Can we say Raheem Morris has to be fired? Yes. Good. Glad we settled that.
Right. Bijan's been effective. Pitts have been effective. And then you put Cousins in there, they don't exist.
Can we say the Miami Dolphins may not be done?
No. They did. Stop.
They just
got
paid the
Raheemed.
Falcons.
They got Raheemed. It's the same coach and outfit in Atlanta that got beat 30-0 by Carolina. No. Absolutely not. Dolphins are junk.
Can we say...
Is Raheem Morris a relative of Jonathan Smith? No. They're the same person.
They're not.
They are.
Can we say Jonathan Taylor will be the NFL MVP?
No, because it's an unfair award that only goes to quarterbacks. Should he be? Yes. He's got 13 touchdowns. He's had 3 straight games of 3 touchdowns. He's approaching 1,000 yards. We're not even at the halfway point. Yes. He's absolutely should be, but unfortunately, it's not a real award anymore. It should be called the most valuable quarterback. He'll be your offensive player of the year.
I'm so upset you put this question in here because I've been debating this with my friends all day, sending me stop. He's not going to win the MVP award. He just won't. He'll be a finalist. So you can put his picture and videos up there on NFL honors and, oh, look at him. He's never going to win it.
So you're saying script writers are saying it's going to be Mahomes again.
No, it'll be a quarterback.
It probably will be Mahomes
give it
again.
to non-quarterbacks.
Okay. Can we say that Jordan Love made that game personal last night in that victory over the Steelers?
I'll leave this to David.
I wish my team would have made it personal for Aaron Rodgers and showed up for him because no one played well last night. The offense didn't look good. The defense didn't look good. Special teams didn't. Oh, I'm sorry, the kicker, he can kick.
I mean, DK, I'm DK and you can't check me. So
yeah, but if we can't block for the quarterback to get the ball to DK, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I told you Friday, I think your secondary's woefully unathletic. And
correct.
The Packer wide receivers and tight ends, they're quick, if nothing else. No, I didn't envision Jordan Love completing 20 straight passes, but there we were.
Mike, this one's for you, but I think it's an easy can we say that the 49er injuries are catching up to them?
Yes. What I comped it to on the football show is if you're at a train station, the Niners are the train you probably want to get off of, and maybe you want to board the Houston Express. They've won 3 out of 4. Rico, you hit a point. You start to really feel the loss of a guy like Bosa, Werner, etc. Stroud had enough time to cut loose those high-level throws that we got used to seeing him do. That's unthinkable playing the Niners.
Oh, no, I think a good game is when just at the end, not that you just lost and there's no other players gone for the next 4 weeks. And they lost 2 more players, even though they lost. So
Janoris, Bedoris, Lenoris, Minoris.
Diamador, Lenore.
You just
love that dude's name.
hate to see it. That injuries are catching up to the.
Right. My starting
sad.
running back's leg is on backwards. He thinks he's getting sympathy from me.
The starting linebacker, his foot was backwards.
Wah.
So yeah, I've seen the backwards and been there, done that. Foot's just backwards.
Just sad, man. Just really sad.
Wow. Well, at least they wear regular looking uniforms. All right. Can we say
Yeah, the Steeler helmets were all-time bad last night.
that whole combo?
That was bad.
Why? And then you're going to do it again next year. Can
They'll
we
probably
say
be wearing them again
why?
this year. I don't know why. I don't know
Can
why.
we say that the rumors about Steve Sarkisian going to the NFL are true?
Yes. I think so.
Saying that
so.
he wants to be the coach of the Titans?
Yeah, because he might be on his way out of Texas. And honestly, the game has never been more offensively oriented. That's his calling card. Yeah, Rico, I think it could be a Lou Holtz situation where he's one step ahead of the posse.
It was just really weird, David, before I let you, because then he came out with a press release before, and then admonished the people at the.
I'd like to meet that person.
With Diana Rossini, like, it's so unfair and that's wrong. And it's like, do you think she just made this up on her own?
They're playing both sides.
Yes.
Because, yes, I think he is trying to leave or looking to leave. But then you can also say, well, I'm not, and see if they're going to bite and give you a new contract and support you. But no, he's gone.
As players found out, and he had to, well, no, this is all wrong. Like, well, Coach, where'd the info come from? We're not stupid.
Tell you what else is wrong. The backup is better than Arch Manning.
Ooh, yeah, he is.
Uh-oh.
But
Uh-oh. I did feel bad for all the cowbellers. Poor people. Bad enough.
They had that game, man. They had it.
Poor folks.
They really did.
I was rooting for them.
Yeah. Almost like I was rooting for North Carolina.
I will tell you, Jeff Lebby's done a nice job at Mississippi State. Not that anybody gives a damn. Why did I even just say that? Carry on.
No, I'm just saying, but North Carolina almost had their first victory. That close. Anyway, can we say that maybe the Browns should play Shedeur Sanders at some point this season?
It's going to happen because the owner will demand it. But it doesn't matter. They only care about opening their stadium in 27. Their bigger problem is Myles Garrett. 5 sacks in one of the most dominating performances you'll ever see. He still ends the game in a meltdown and benched because the team is down. Now the conversation in Cleveland is like, dude, you took the money. Like, what did you expect? It's so messy because they're not altering their plan. Their plan is to draft and develop, and they did. They had a very good draft. But they care about when they open their stadium. Myles Garrett is just along for the ride. So I don't know what to tell him. I don't know what to tell them. But, yeah, Shedur's going to play at some point.
And final one, can we say Green Bay is the second-best team in the NFC?
It's a wide gap to the Lions, but sure. There's something about their secondary. I don't like the Pack secondary right now. Their corners need help. They make a trade for a corner. They kind of have an aha moment. I might upgrade them, but
they don't have the Legion of whom?
They got the Legion of Micah Parsons. Good God.
And that's Can We Say That Pro Style Edition 97.1.